this is Ifeanyi Uzoma, the founder and CEO of St. Hemangeld Foundation. Here we are in Australia, and like I promised you guys that our message will be sending across to Nigeria and every state in Nigeria. And fortunately for us, we have one of the respected persons in Canberra. He's from Nigeria. Precisely, he's from Delta. His name is Mr. Nkem Joseph Akachi. But I will be leaving him to make the introduction by himself. So, Mr. Nkem, thank you for having me in your house.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Please, could you explain or introduce yourself to the audience?
Hello, people. My name is Nkem Joseph Akachi. I'm a registered migration agent here in Australia, and I'm also into shipping of goods to Nigeria. I hail from Delta State. Even though I was born and bred in Ibadan, in your state, but basically I'm from Delta State. I'm from Osisa specifically in Ndokwa East, local government of Delta State. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr.
I'd also like to congratulate Ifeanyi on the milestone he has gone so far in his foundation. He's doing a good job, and keep it up.
Thank you, sir.
And we keep on encouraging you from time to time, because what you're doing is very laudable. I would say congratulations for the milestone, and more grace to your health.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. We are happy that people are still encouraging us in the good job, in the good work we are doing to ensure that the voiceless, their voices are heard through us. So, Mr. Kim, like I initially asked you, what is your view, on mental health in Nigeria as a case study?
Looking back, growing up, I know mental health is a big issue in Nigeria, and one of the big issues there is that it's not even recognized. People suffering from mental health, I know, are usually very, very neglected. Nobody really cares about. Instead, it comes with a lot of stigmatization. Most cases, especially from families. Families of those having mental health issues usually neglect them, and nobody wants to associate with anybody suffering with mental health. We thank God that with people traveling and with foundations like Ifeanyi's, this is coming to fore. A lot of people are coming to realize that mental health is not something that anyone needs to stigmatize anyone about. All we need is about education. Looking back here in Australia and how people with mental health are being taken care of, they actually live normal life. They live just like anybody else. They walk in the streets. Unlike if I look back, those having mental health, you find people like that on the street, walking about, and nobody really cares about them, not even the government. But with our experience from what we've learned here in Australia, those with mental health can actually live a normal life. Um, I know mental health is not just about madness and somebody walking along the street. It also comes with, we have people who have depressions, people with depression, anxiety.
Yeah.
And it's so funny that so many people even have depression and anxiety, and they don't even know it. And that's a very big issue, that when you're sick, you have something, you are lacking something, or you have an ailment and you don't even know about it. So I think that education and enlightenment is very, very important for people to actually know that they're actually suffering from something. And this will go a long way in looking at remedies and ways to actually appropriately manage this situation.
Oh, thank you very much. Another question I want to ask you is this: do you think that discussing mental health issues can help to reduce the stigmatization?
Of course, like I said initially, the most important thing is just to realize there's a mental health problem. Because when you don't accept it that there's a problem, then you can't think about solution. Discussing it is also very, very important. People need to discuss it. There's nothing to be shy about it. It's not the worst disease in the world. It's nothing. There's no point shying away from it. It's actually very good to discuss it, bring it to the limelight. There are professionals that can actually help psychiatry, there are psychologists, counselors who are actually there to actually help out. And I know a lot of this, like I said, people are coming to know more about this, and there are people are learning more about it in schools and universities. I know a number of students, like if I actually do the course in mental health himself, and there are so many students here who are studying social work, counseling, mental health as a major,
Psychology.
psychology, counseling. So this course is actually brought to fore and train people on how to actually manage people with mental health. So, like I said, there's no point, there's no shame in discussing about it. Instead, people should discuss it and provide solutions on how to actually manage it effectively.
Yeah, Mr. Kim, I think you really made a nice point once more. And if you don't mind, can I ask you your view, when it comes to compare mental health in Nigeria and mental health in Australia? Do you think because Australia is a more developed country and maybe they are richer than Nigeria, if they are, does anything like being rich or where there is money,
I don't think it's all about money or riches or wealth. It's all about awareness. It's about being conscious of it, about it, knowing how to manage it. It's also about a system where a system has policies and structures in place to actually effectively manage this situation. Like I said, one of the biggest problems in Nigeria is stigmatization and also awareness.
okay.
Yeah. So it's not. I don't think it's about riches, but obviously it's well managed in Australia compared to Nigeria. And but in Nigeria, like I said, people don't really take cognizance or
Yep.
recognize that this is an important issue.
Okay.
Yeah. So awareness, enlightenment, um, sensitization. I think that's all we actually need. And I'm sure if these are put into place and there are policies on how to effectively manage this, I think it will go a long way.
Okay, thank you. One more question that I came with. It's really challenging somehow, especially when it has to do with government and the people. And I am pretty sure that a lot of people are hoping that government needs to do something to support people living with mental health issues, and I am sure also that people do not know that government might not really care for the mentally challenged people in the streets.
Yeah.
So what do you have to say about those in the street and how people relate with them, how people discriminate, and isolate them, in the community, especially where they belong?
Well, I would say from if you look at over time and now, I would say definitely there has been a lot of changes. Even though it hasn't gotten to where it should, there's more to be done.
Okay.
Yeah. At the same time, with regards to government, I don't think everything should be left to government. That's my own opinion. But when it comes to policies and putting the structures in place, I think that's where the government comes in. But in the management, and I think everybody, not just government, we have private institutions, private companies, individual NGOs,
Yep.
they play more important roles. Just like here in Australia, they most most mental health is being managed by NGOs and individual private organizations.
Okay.
What government only do is just to provide the structures and the policies, guidelines to help people to effectively manage, or
Okay.
the company to effectively manage whatever they are doing about it. So I think what the government should do is just to put the policies, the regulations, and the structures in place. And then the private organizations, NGOs, should be at the forefront of managing this. I think that way it will be better off and to be more effectively managed.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for that. And so, do you mind using your dialect to talk to people in Delta, those who may not really understand this?
Yeah, like from Delta State, you know, generally we speak Pidgin English. I don't think there's any part of Delta State you want to go. Basically, the Pidgin English is the main thing. So, if I'm to speak to everybody in Delta, I'll rather speak in speaking English. I would say area. I agree to. Now, my brother, they yeah. Um, Wetin we dey discuss here today na issue of mental health. When we talk mental health, we talk about people wey dey craze, people wey get depression, anxiety, and things like that. People wey not even really feel well for inside themselves. Um, yeah, now that's what we are talking about here today. So we are talking about how we go create awareness, make people know say, yeah, anybody will get this issue, there's nothing to hide or make you shame. No shame for inside. Instead, make you come out, discuss with people, look for help. That way you feel better. People can be easily treated and make them feel better. So not be say one person go just dey sick, go dey hide am, or family go carry am go hide somewhere. No, we not bring am out. Make everybody know say this problem dey. Where problem dey, na there we dey find solution. But when you dey hide the problem, where the solution no go dey anywhere. So what you dey hear today now, I mean that anybody wey get mental health issue, whether craze or depression, anxiety, instead wey go kill yourself or wey na hide am from them, make na come out, discuss the issue, look for help. There are people wey they don train, make them they provide this so to help people get over all this kind of thing. We get psychology, we get social workers, we get counselors, mental health workers. So if you have issue, make you come out, talk, yarn, come out, not hide them. No, there's nothing to be shame about. Make you come yarn the issue. That way, solution go there. I mean, na welcome.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Akachili. I think this is the end of the this interview, and I would want to use this opportunity to thank everyone, our friends, people who encourage us, and I'm also asking you to send this message and make sure you discuss it no matter how difficult it is. And again, especially those in the street, our brothers and sisters, because no one would want to be like them. It's not about being poor. Even the poor wouldn't want to be like them. So we really need to look after them.
There are so many rich people with mental health issues.
Yes.
Yeah, and everybody just have to come out and speak out.
Yeah, that is it. Thank you very much, and see you once more.